Hey you guys, I'm going to read your Earth Science, the physical setting assignment part of your marking period 4, May 11th through May 17th, part 2 assignment. So I'm starting at the bottom of page 148 with thunderstorms. And while I read, I'm going to underline important information and make some text annotations. Thunderstorms. At any one time, over 2,000 thunderstorms are happening on Earth. Thunderstorms are heavy rainstorms accompanied by thunder and lightning. So I'm going to underline that, what they are. From thunderstorm-type clouds. Only thunderstorm clouds have enough up and down air movement to produce the type of precipitation called hail. Thunderstorms often form from uplifting of warm air associated with fronts, but they also form as part of hurricanes and within air masses when local heating causes much convection rising of warm, moist air. Figure 723 is a model for the formation of a thunderstorm. Thunderstorms can create many hazards including flooding, hail, high winds, and lightning. In many years, more people get killed from lightning than from any other weather-related cause. To protect yourself from lightning, don't be at the highest object in an area or stand under a tree, as lightning tends to strike the highest object in an area. Cars are usually safe because a car's metal shell directs the electrical charge around the outside of the car to the ground. If you are inside during a thunderstorm, don't touch electrical devices or anything attached to the building's plumbing. Tornadoes. The most violent of all storms is a tornado. A tornado is a rapidly rotating, extremely low pressure funnel that hangs down from thunderstorm clouds toward Earth's surface. So since this is extremely low pressure, I'm going to write low pressure next to it so this way I remember that. Sometimes some scientists say that the funnel must touch Earth's surface to be a true tornado. Tornadoes are usually quite narrow, about 100 feet or so in diameter, but they may exceed half a mile. Most tornadoes only last a few minutes, but some can last over an hour. Radar has calculated the wind speed in a tornado at 318 miles an hour. The record for measured surface wind speed, but it is believed that wind speeds over 350 miles an hour are possible. The actual formation of tornadoes is still not completely understood, but we do know that they form at fronts between air masses within big differences in temperature from the thunderstorm-type clouds, usually in later afternoons when the atmosphere is the warmest. The greatest danger to humans from tornadoes is from the flying debris caused by the tremendous wind speeds and very low air pressure, which vacuums up materials from Earth's surface. Winds of 200 to 300 miles per hour can tear down all but the strongest structures and trees, shred them into pieces, and convert them into projectiles. At the first warning or sighting of a tornado, go into the strongest available structure, in the strongest room at the lowest possible level, and cover your head as much as your body as possible with something like a coat or blanket. These steps can provide the best chance of avoiding injury or death during a tornado. The locations in the United States where tornadoes are most common are shown in figure 724. Blizzards. A blizzard is a type of storm with winds of 35 miles per hour or greater. So I'm just going to put on the side winds greater than or equal to 35 miles per hour. Associated with considerable amounts of falling and or blowing snow. Blizzards are usually associated with the frontal conditions of mid-latitude cyclones. Blizzards are an environmental hazard because the drifting snows can shut down all types of transportation, disrupt telephone and electrical service, and prevent people from obtaining needed services and products such as food and fuel. People caught out in a blizzard without proper shelter can suffer many conditions including frostbite, hypothermia, and freezing to death. To prepare for a blizzard, people should have food and other supplies and stay indoors. Emergency preparedness for storms. With accurate weather predictions and the knowledge of how to react to the different types of storms, we can greatly reduce the chances of loss of life personal injury, and loss of property. This emergency preparedness also includes prior planning by individuals, families, communities, and government agencies to design evacuation routes at the area or to the safer areas within a building. The preparedness also includes having emergency supplies such as food, fresh water, lighting, heating, and backup electric power available before a severe storm approaches. Review questions. Now your review questions are only these 4 questions here. So 73. Most storms are associated with high winds, heavy precipitation, and high air pressure, slowly rising air pressure, low air pressure or cyclonic conditions, or rapidly rising air pressure. Number 74. The characteristic of a blizzard that makes it an environmental hazard is heavy rainfall, drifting snow, freezing rain, or flying debris. Number 76. The funnel of a tornado can vacuum up materials from Earth because it's extremely high pressure, high temperature, low pressure, or low wind speed. And number 77. The most dangerous place to be during a thunderstorm is in a car, under a high tree, in a ditch, or in your bed.